Have you ever wondered how businesses, really manage to stay on top of everything, from finances to customer needs, especially in this super fast digital world we're in?
Yeah, it's a huge challenge. And technology isn't just some optional tool anymore. It's really become the very foundation of how businesses operate.
Right. From the smallest startup right up to massive global corporations.
Exactly. It's fundamental.
Okay. So for this deep dive, we've got a whole stack of information, really interesting stuff on business and technology. Our mission, basically, is to pull out the key nuggets for you, our listener, so you can get a real handle on the core functions, the jobs, the powerful systems behind it all.
Sounds good.
And get this, just as a little teaser from the sources. Did you know over 3 billion people are now online?
3 billion. Wow.
Yeah, using the internet for everything, info, entertainment, and of course, tons of business.
That really puts the scale of it into perspective, doesn't it?
It absolutely does. Okay, let's unpack this then. So first off, just how pervasive is technology in business today? I mean, the material we looked at makes it incredibly clear. It's not just touching jobs anymore.
No, it's redefining them.
Yeah.
Fundamentally.
Exactly. Even roles you might have thought were, purely manual a decade ago, they're now deeply tied into digital tools.
Communication platforms, complex data processing, it's everywhere.
And it's not just about being more efficient, is it?
No, not at all. It's actually enabling entirely new ways of doing business, new models, which naturally leads to this huge demand for IT professionals, information technology folks.
Wi-Fi workers.
And their roles have really blown up beyond just fixing computers. Today they're working on cybersecurity, cloud systems, AI integration, really cutting-edge stuff.
They're building and maintaining the hardware.
Yep, the networks, the servers, all that physical infrastructure, but also the software side. Developing apps, integrating systems, training people on how to use all these new digital tools.
And the pathways into these jobs, that's changing too, isn't it?
Massively.
Our research showed it's not just about getting a university degree anymore, though that's still an option, of course.
Right, but you also see specialized training centers, vocational programs.
Employer-paid courses, even self-paced online learning. Lots of different routes.
The key thing, though, especially for the more specialized roles, you really need a solid grasp of computer systems, different programming languages, application software, and you need to be adaptable.
Okay, here's where it gets really interesting with a specific example from the sources. Let's talk about Sophia. She's a web developer based in Dammam.
Ah, okay. Web development. Crucial field.
And her job isn't just about writing code. It's way more involved.
Yeah.
Analyzing what the client needs, planning the website structure, designing the user experience.
Implementing it, testing it, providing ongoing support.
Yeah.
It's the whole life cycle.
Exactly. And it also mentioned that a lot of businesses actually hire outside vendors for this.
Yeah, specialized agencies or freelancers like Sophia's company, perhaps. It makes sense for specialized skills. And for someone like Sophia, knowing multimedia software is, well, it's essential. Absolutely critical.
Multimedia, you mean like graphics and video?
Precisely. Graphics, high-quality images, audio, video. These are what make a website engaging, appealing. Think about online selling. A visually rich, interactive experience. That's not just decoration.
No, it drives everything. Engagement, sales.
It's the core of converting visitors into customers in many cases.
So thinking about Sophia's work, it makes you wonder, doesn't it? How might your own daily use of computers, the stuff you do every day, how could that actually be laying the groundwork for a future career?
That's a great question for listeners to ponder.
Because beyond web development, the sources listed a whole bunch of related jobs. Information systems managers. They oversee the whole tech department. You have computer programmers, software engineers, the builders.
Network administrators keeping everything connected. Systems analysts bridging business and tech needs. Computer scientists doing the really innovative research. Database administrators guarding the data.
And app developers creating all those mobile tools we use constantly.
It's a massive ecosystem, all interconnected.
Okay, so we see how widespread tech is, how many different roles there are. But the next big question is, how do businesses actually use all this tech, all this data? How do they make smart decisions with it?
Right. And that brings us squarely into the realm of management information systems, MIS.
MIS. Okay, define that for us.
Think of it like the central nervous system for a company's information.
Okay.
It's a coordinated system for processing information, reporting it, getting it to the right people.
And computers and software are obviously key to that.
Indispensable. They're the engine driving the whole MIS process. We had a good example in the sources about an accounting program.
Oh, yeah.
So this program, as part of an MIS, doesn't just track past spending. It uses that historical data, plus maybe some forecasting algorithms, to actually create future budget projections for a department.
So it helps with planning and day-to-day decisions.
Exactly. It provides those predictive insights needed for smart planning and staying agile.
Got it. Now, the material we reviewed broke down an MIS into 4 main parts, right?
Yes, 4 core components or functions.
First was gathering data. And this isn't just simple collection. It involves pulling data from, well, everywhere. Government reports, customer feedback, internal accounting.
Inventory levels, sales data, internal and external sources.
Then, step 2, analyzing data. This is where the tech really kicks in.
Right. Using computer hardware, specialized software, things like data mining, spreadsheets, turning raw data into something useful.
Okay. Third is storing data. That's evolved a lot.
Oh, massively. From hard drives, CDs, DVDs, tape libraries.
To now, predominantly the cloud, which changes everything in terms of access and scale.
Absolutely. And finally, number 4, reporting results.
Getting the insights out there.
Yep. Through reports, presentations, emails, online dashboards, tailored for whoever needs to see it. And what's really fascinating, I think, is how these pieces all work together.
They're not separate silos.
No, they're interconnected. It's an ecosystem. And this allows the MIS to deliver info across 4 key areas managers always need.
Which were?
Financials, budgets, sales figures, forecasts, production and inventory supply chains, stock levels, marketing and sales customer trends, competitor analysis, and human resources, hiring data, benefits info, things like that.
And the flow between those is key for good decisions.
Precisely. It provides that holistic view.
The sources also made a point about where the data comes from, external versus internal.
Right, a crucial distinction. External data sources are outside the company. Think market research firms, government stats, customer surveys, social media maybe.
And internal data sources are generated from within.
Your own accounting records, inventory logs, sales reports from your own systems.
But the main goal, whether internal or external, is always the same, isn't it?
Yes. Taking all those raw facts and figures and transforming them into meaningful information. Actionable intelligence. That's the core purpose of MIS. And operationally, a good MIS usually follows about 5 key steps.
Okay, what are those?
First, you've got to figure out what information people actually need. So identifying information needs.
Makes sense. Start with the goal.
Then obtaining the necessary data finding and collecting those facts and figures.
Step 3 is the processing part again.
Yep. Processing, analyzing, and organizing that data so it makes sense.
Fourth, getting it to the right people.
Exactly. Distributing the reports and insights to the decision makers who need them when they need them.
And finally,
critically, updating the data files regularly, keeping everything current and accurate.
Which raises a question, doesn't it?
Which is?
How do these steps actually guarantee managers get the right info at the right time, dealing with data quality, timeliness?
That's the million-dollar question, really. It requires robust processes, good technology, and constant refinement to ensure the system delivers relevant, high-quality intelligence effectively. It's an ongoing challenge.
Okay, let's shift focus slightly. Where is MIS having a really huge impact? The sources pointed to service industries.
Oh, absolutely. Especially given the statistic you mentioned earlier from the materials.
Right, that over 70% of workers in Saudi Arabia are in service sectors.
Which makes it a perfect case study for how MIS is transforming things and reflects global trends too.
So give us some examples. Where do we see MIS in action in services?
Well, take public service. Government agencies use complex systems for records. The Saudi General Authority for Statistics, for instance, provides tons of reports online, all data-driven.
And e-government too, right? Like the Abshur app.
Exactly. Abshur is a prime example. Accessing government services, passports, vehicle stuff, all through an app. That's MIS enabling convenience and efficiency.
What about education?
Computers, there are more than just tools now. They're actual teaching devices. You have CAI, computer-assisted instruction for self-paced learning, and incredibly realistic simulators. Think pilot training. That's sophisticated MIS at work.
Okay, healthcare must be huge too.
Enormous. Hospitals rely on it for patient records, tracking medications, scheduling. Plus, think about telemedicine, using tech to connect doctors with patients in remote areas. That expands access dramatically.
Wow. And financial services.
Yeah.
That feels like it's almost entirely digital now.
Pretty much. Online bill pay, checking your credit score instantly, trading stocks on your phone, billions of rials or dollars or euros transferred daily via computer networks. It's staggering.
And the cards we use, credit, debit.
And those smart cards with the little chips, they're mini computers storing all sorts of info, personal details, payment capabilities, even acting as digital keys sometimes, all managed through complex information systems.
That really is deep integration.
Yeah.
The sources mentioned something called mem-commerce, building on this.
Right, mobile commerce. Basically e-commerce, but specifically supercharged by mobile devices.
So not just buying stuff on your phone.
No, it's broader. Think about using instant messaging for business communication, or trading stocks in real time from anywhere via an app. Mobile banking, obviously. Online shopping is huge on mobile.
Even streaming sports clips on the go.
All of it. It's fundamentally changing how businesses reach consumers and how we conduct transactions. It's e-commerce untethered.
So reflecting on all this, what does it actually mean for you, our listener, interacting with this world?
It's been quite a journey, hasn't it? We've seen how technology shapes everything, from specific IT jobs like Sophia, the web developer,
Those evolving roles.
to these huge, complex management information systems running entire companies.
Orchestrating everything behind the scenes.
And how they're fundamentally changing service industries all over the world.
It really underscores that tech isn't just part of business anymore.
No, it really is the business in so many ways. And if we zoom out, connect this to the bigger picture. Think about the speed of change we've discussed, moving from physical storage like tapes and hard drives to the cloud almost entirely.
Right, or the explosion of e-commerce.
Exactly. It really suggests that what seems cutting edge today, well, it'll probably be standard practice, maybe even outdated, tomorrow.
That's a bit daunting.
It is, and it leads to a pretty critical question for everyone, I think. What does this relentless pace of change demand from us in terms of, continuous learning, strategic thinking, being radically adaptable in our jobs and our organizations?
That is definitely something powerful to think about. Given everything we've unpacked today, what part of this tech and business intersection stands out most to you? What might you want to deep dive into next?